Hi, Charlotte.
Hi, Daniel.
How are you doing?
I'm pretty fine.
That was my line.
Oh. How are you?
I'm fine.
Great.
So we're going to play some
Stardew Valley.
I always forget this name.
My favorite game
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
of this year, I guess.
I think it's 2016. No, 2017.
I meant like this is the game for me this year.
This year.
However, I haven't played it that much in the last couple
Hours.
weeks because of other things.
So I'll just start farming. You can tell about your experiences with
Okay.
I just want
Stardew
to say
Valley.
Yeah, I just want to say Harvest Moon.
Oh. No.
No.
Well,
That's not right.
no, you messed it up. Yeah. My farm looks so much
Way
better. No, I haven't got any. Well, it's winter right now. Where in my
No, it's
in my game,
Oh.
it's winter, and I haven't got any plants outside. I've only have some wheat in the
The greenhouse.
greenhouse.
Oh,
Yeah, because I've got so much money. I have got like 300,000 what gold is it here, coins,
I
right?
think it's gold. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's gold.
So I don't know what to do anymore with all the money.
Yeah.
Maybe that's also one of the reasons that I've kind of
Lost interest. Yeah,
because it's
probably.
been going so well,
Oh,
too
come on,
well,
let's see.
and
Pak soy.
yeah,
Oh, bok soy.
bok
choy.
choy,
Okay.
yeah. So
Yeah, you lose interest.
yeah.
If money isn't a problem
yeah,
anymore.
but well, I've been very occupied with the community center, which I've almost finished.
Ah.
Just a few fishes because fishing is horrible.
Yeah, it's really terrible.
Well, I've been getting better at it, but yeah.
Yeah.
So but I saw you play it when I was ill, I think.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or so.
Yep.
I'm not sure. In the Christmas holiday, so it's not been
Yeah.
that long ago, and you said I could play it for free.
Yeah, yeah.
On your GOG account.
Yep. Because I figured you and you would like it. Oh, oops. And well, you did more
Yeah.
than I
Yeah.
than myself.
In I think in 2 weeks or so, I played over 50 hours. I think.
Well,
I'm not sure of how
Yeah.
many hours I've played already, but
You've clocked in over 50 hours, right? Or
yeah, I think I managed to
it's wrong one.
play a lot more now, but I was very amazed to see that within a few days I played the whole day every day.
Yeah, you didn't have school a few weeks.
I didn't
few
have
weeks ago,
any classes or
Work.
or whatever, so
You could
I-
just
I-
farm all day long, baby.
yeah, so that was really nice, and then I did have university things to do again.
Yep.
So less time, less interest. Yeah, but I still think it's a really nice game, and I follow the subreddit on Reddit.
Oh,
The
really?
subreddit Stardew Valley. So that's
Okay.
nice to see other people's farms and people like to cosplay as characters.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah. Yeah, it's been quite the hype, I
that's
guess,
pretty weird.
the last weeks or so, because I've been seeing a lot of people cosplaying as
weird.
people. Yeah. So
Okay.
that's funny to see.
Yeah,
And, Yeah, and I've listened to the soundtrack this week like multiple times.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when I was doing some internship work, I was listening to a certain kind of music all day, and I was kind of getting bored of it. So I wanted something.
What kind of music were you listening to?
I was listening to. I listened to Elliott Smith. I listened to Sufjan Stevens. I listened to...
Which album?
Illinois, I think.
Okay. I don't know that album too well.
It's awesome.
I've what's it?
Carrie...
Yeah. Oh, you can see it from here. It's in my CD collection, but...
Yeah,
Carrie and Steve, I want to say.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, and I've listened to Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds.
Okay. I still need to get around listening to his work.
It's nice, but I do think you can find it boring very easily.
Okay.
So, yeah. But it's I think it's very pretty and a little bit jazzy, which I normally wouldn't like.
This is nice.
So, that's cool. And what else did I listen to? I listened to... Jeff Buckley.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it was a little bit. Oh, and Bright Eyes too. So it was a little bit
depressive.
Slow, folky music, and at some point I was like, I've listened to this a couple times now.
I just want my Stardew Valley music.
Yeah, well, it was kind of nice because I had the feeling that I was playing Stardew Valley, but actually I was doing internship work. So,
well, today I was a friend was over here. Sometimes I think the dog is
crazy.
Yeah.
You need to you can give him water in his.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never done that. Oh.
See? And that will make his mood better or something.
Hey,
the dog, not your
Pointara. Yeah,
person. Former person.
But I had a friend over, and he was waiting on someone else, so he had to stay a little longer here. And I was planning to do some writing on my Fallout review.
Yeah.
And we were talking about Skyrim, so I thought, it's nice to put a Skyrim soundtrack on.
Yeah.
And it's also a good soundtracks are most of the times good to do some work.
Yeah,
because it's quite stimulatory, I guess.
Yeah, and also I've Friday I had been listening to all those things, and all of them had lyrics in them, and I don't mind that, but at some point I just don't want to sing along because that just happens automatically. Then I just start singing along, and sometimes I just want something that is well actually I sing along with the tunes of Stardew Valley too. So but it's different, I guess. Yeah. But it's nice. But it's not as... The soundtrack is not as nice as the soundtrack of Undertale.
No.
But I do like that the songs of Stardew Valley are a lot longer.
Yeah, but if you put the soundtrack of Undertale on,
it's like
over
next
song. That's quite
annoying or a little bit sad.
yeah, I would like longer versions of the songs.
Yeah,
but maybe it's also why it's such a fresh soundtrack to put on, because it never really bores, I guess. But when you put the soundtrack on, like Skyrim or Undertale or anything that has a good soundtrack, you're like, I just feel like playing the game, or you feel like you're playing the game.
Well, actually doing something else. What I kind of don't know what those things are. Are those
these?
Yeah,
I think it's canned food.
It's cans. Oh yeah, I always thought they were like mice trapped.
Oh.
Have you ever seen the eyes of the dog in the
No?
kennel thingy? Yeah. If you see?
Oh.
You can see him if you just stand there for a little while.
Okay. To be honest,
You never noticed
I
it.
never noticed.
Nee, I never noticed.
Nee, man.
Yeah. So.
Oh, fruit.
Yes.
I think I'm just gonna do some bringing these G-notes over to the blacksmith.
Yeah. Geodes.
Oh, geodes.
Yeah.
Okay. G-notes is something else, I guess.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
A mix of Oh, yeah.
Lord.
That's definitely something I
annoying.
really actually hate about Stardew Valley. The shops closing, like Pierre's shop closing on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Marnie's farm being closed on, I don't know.
Yeah.
And Robin's.
I've had a couple of times that it wasn't closed, but she wasn't in there.
She wasn't there.
I was like, I really need hay.
Yeah,
you fucking asshole. Fuck you.
I was so that's something I find really annoying, that you can't just I get that they want to incorporate like a normal day structure or something, that people have an actual life and such, but you can use your hoe
for those things,
for their
right?
artifact things. Yeah,
you told me.
That's
that's
number
the hoe.
6. Yeah.
Beep.
Rusty spoon.
Fuck yeah.
And sometimes you can go to Gunther to
let them analyze it.
Yeah.
You know way more about this game than I do.
Yeah.
That's not a thing that
a common thing.
Yeah, a common thing.
Yeah, I know quite a lot about Stardew Valley.
Yeah, because it just, you were like, it's my number 1 favorite game of this year.
Yeah, it's.
So what's your second favorite of this year?
I don't know.
Okay, I don't think you played anything besides this.
I've played Minecraft like once or twice, I think, this year.
No.
I've played the dinosaur game when the power went out. Yeah, from Google.
Oh.
when the power went out last week, and we didn't have any internet.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah, for like half an hour, and everyone was like.
So it only worked.
Yeah, it was on my internship, so I was on my laptop, so I didn't have any issues with my work, what I was doing. So I could continue, but I actually needed the internet because I need to make connection to the server I'm working on. So, but everyone came, like all the other students I lunched with and such. Most of them are working on the computers there, which I don't, because I find it annoying that I don't have everything I need, and I need to ask for permission to install certain programs and libraries and whatnot. So I just work on my laptop and I'm fine with it. But other people work on the computer, so they just all shut off all of a sudden, and they were like, okay, I don't know what to do anymore. So we're just sitting there, and some people just went home, and I couldn't go home because I had a meeting with
that's right, yeah.
one of my teachers, and so he was already in the city I work in. So yeah, we were waiting, and then it took about a little more than half an hour for the power to turn on again. So yeah, you can build lamps, but you need to go to you need to go to Robin.
And
you need to buy a blueprint for it.
Okay.
It took me like at least 1.5 Stardew Valley years to
build a lamp.
To build a lamp, but that's just me because I've been so occupied with the community center. I really like doing that. I even made all kinds of lists and stuff so I could cross out what I need. And
yeah, that's crazy. I saw those lists. It was actually sort of terrifying.
Yeah, because I was so annoyed at going back. At first, I just...
But you can check it from this, right? Because here is I just noticed this.
Oh!
Yeah.
Whoa, I never...
Because this afternoon I was like, I wanted to play this.
Yeah.
I wanted to play I wanted to play a game for us.
Yeah.
And that still sounds weird.
Yeah.
And I noticed this, so I was like, I never noticed this before.
No, I've always thought that I couldn't click on it or something. And I'm sure I even tried, but I don't know. Well, anyway, I'm never noticed this. Maybe that's weird because I played it so much.
Yeah.
But I got sick of going to the community center and checking out what I still needed and if I had any of those things, because like for example you need 2 buckets of pine tar or something for the community center.
I thought for the lamp, so it was like
no, for the community center. So yeah, and then I would just sell them, and then later I would go to the community center and I would be like, I needed those. Yeah. So, and not that pine tar is that hard to get, but some things were hard to get, and then I just sold them and I was like...
annoyed.
Yeah. And also, one time...
Hey.
Ho.
I get to choose.
Yeah.
Mood worth 50% more.
I think I chose the 4-star one because I don't really care about the harvest thingies.
Okay.
Because at that point I already had chickens. And I didn't need at first I needed the fruits very much, or the things you could harvest just laying around by foraging, I mean. Yep. For example, when going to the mines, it's really nice to have a large stack of a certain kind of food.
You get tired really fast.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Some enemies just chip away your life so easy.
Yeah, so
health,
at first I was in spring or something, or in fall that I had...
Hey, my zucchinis?
No, it's
eggplants.
Eggplants, yeah.
I meant eggplants, yeah. Zucchinis are the other ones.
Yeah. They actually look like eggs when they are when they start to grow. Yeah, they're white and actually egg shaped. So that's why they're...
I ever saw those.
Oh yeah, so that's why they're called eggplants.
Wow.
Yeah, but I had some kind of berries or something. I had stacked up very high, and that could get me through the mines pretty far. But at some point, I think I had chickens in the first year of...
I think today is a festival, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Do it again. So, I don't know for sure, but it's the 27th. Mm-hmm. And the 28th,
it's the new...
because I also got a letter. I didn't really read it, to be honest. To the bottom.
That's just other
Carving
things.
pumpkins. Oh, I guess... No. I don't care.
But, I think I had chickens in summer or fall year 1. I was pretty fast with the
Yeah, that's also for me, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
that's more
easy to obtain.
And it's nice. I like making the cheese and the mayonnaise and things like that. And but that took me some time. But the chickens were there very early on, and I would make omelets every day. Omelets.
Yeah, you showed me.
Or fried egg. At some point I made omelets because I had cows and I could use milk. But it was fried eggs every day. Every egg I harvested was it turned into a fried egg, and that was so useful in the mines. Yeah, that was amazing. So yeah, because I went through the mines pretty quickly too.
Another plum.
Yay!
Yeah. Well, it's pretty funny to to hear these different kinds of experiences with the game, I guess.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Oh yes, you see,
Yeah,
festivals,
and those I think
later.
that's pretty annoying too.
Yeah, but
you can.
I guess you're just a workaholic.
Yeah. I just want to
work on your farm.
Yeah, because.
But at this point, I have also like 17,000 gold. That's a lot.
17? Oh, 17. I
Yeah.
thought you said 70.
Nee, 17.
Yeah, nee.
Nee.
I was at 300,000, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, and when I had around 30,000, I thought like, whoa, I'm so
these are
rich.
awesome times.
And now I have 10 times that much, and I don't know what to do with it anymore. Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I don't, because I'm playing the game right now, but I don't know if I'll ever play this beyond this point. Because I like it, but it's the start is the most fun.
Yeah.
I find, because you're every piece of gold or coin matters.
Yeah.
I think it's gold because it has a G.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then it's gold.
Yeah. So, but
Yeah,
at this point, it's just,
Yeah, I kind of like to compare it with The Sims or Minecraft. Whenever I've reached a certain goal, or in The Sims especially, The Sims is something I play. I start playing mainly because I've seen other people play it on YouTube or whatever, and I feel like, oh, I need to play it, and then I play it for 2 weeks or more, a lot every day, and then I get rich enough, or I reach my Sims goal, or
your set goal, and you're just like.
Or I've built a house I really wanted to build, and then I'm kind of
all your Sims.
Yeah. Then I'm kind of done with it again, and the same goes for. Well, I think Minecraft is really fun to play just once every while. I've never played it multiple days in a row.
Oh, I've a couple of years ago. Let's see. I think 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That was in the winter.
Yeah.
That was you actually bought that Minecraft for me.
Yeah.
And I had a really good time playing Minecraft. I think I played it for a couple of days. Well, not straight, but for quite a while, I guess.
Okay.
Because I don't really like to play games for whole days.
Yeah.
I just can't bring myself to. That's a festival.
Yeah, that's something that I do really enjoy.
After a while, I don't get bored, but I just feel like I need to do something else.
Oh, okay.
I guess.
Yeah, no, I can. That's something I also. When playing Stardew Valley, or The Sims or something like. Well, I do actually have that with a lot of games like. Oblivion and Skyrim I could play for days on end too, and stupid other things like Guitar Hero and such. But I had that with Stardew Valley too, that I normally go to bed quite early because I'm not really an evening person, I guess.
Okay,
yeah, I'm not sure, but then I would just stay up in the night.
Oh, yeah.
And my eyes would be very tired, and I'm like, oh, I'm tired, but I just needed to play.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's also something I had with Civilization.
Oh, yeah.
You're just so engaged in the game.
Yeah.
But still, well, mostly this kind of behavior happens when I'm close to ending a game, and I just want to get it over. Well, not in a negative way, but I just want to have it. Get it over with.
That's something that I encounter when just reaching a goal in a game.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're so not far ahead in the game.
This is only my first year, so yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen winter yet.
I'm in winter second year, so I'm not that far either, but yeah.
Well, I've written down some things to talk about.
Okay.
And one thing was the relationship aspect of the game. Hey, a squirrel.
Yay.
Let's cut down this tree.
A relationship, you mean relationship stats with the inhabitants?
Yeah,
maybe you
NPCs,
can show that.
Show it?
Show it in the menu.
What do you want me to show?
Show the hearts.
Oh, okay,
show the people. Yeah, this. So you can give gifts.
Oh, yeah, I think most people know this.
I don't know.
Oh, they probably know. Yeah, you explain it if you like.
So you can give gifts to make them like you more, because there's a certain scoring system which will...
It's fucking gross to say.
Yeah. And the same goes for doing things for other people, like at Pierre's store. There is
the sort of quests, right?
The kind of quest. And at first I thought that was pretty fun to do, and there were things I could easily accomplish. And at some point I could only got fishing quests, and I was annoyed with it.
You just got a slug. No.
From the stone?
No. Sorry.
From fishing,
yeah,
you mean?
I don't mean a slug, but...
An eel?
No. It just got a grind. How do you say that in English? It just got, like, sort of routine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
At the beginning, you're like, oh, it's all new and stuff. And after a while, it's just like, again.
Yeah, and I at first I really liked the relationship thingies with the people, because you can get married and get children and things like that. And I thought that was really cool, because I thought that was a little bit sim-ish like.
Yeah, we both haven't played Harvest Moon, so...
No. But then at a certain point, I had 2 hearts or more, 3 hearts, I think, with Abigail.
That's not that much, is it?
No. It took me quite a lot of time.
8?
Well, it depends on
10,
if they're just friends or if people you can date. So
like that.
Yeah. So I really like Abigail. And I like Sebastian.
Yeah.
I think they're nice characters. Characters?
Yeah, I also confused those two. So.
Yeah. So I was really excited to see I had like 3 hearts with Abigail.
Uh-huh.
And it took me quite some time to get there. And at some point, I just didn't get any like quests to do for her. Mm-hmm. And I gave her some gifts, which she wasn't. Festival. Oh yeah, which she wasn't that excited about. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I also don't really want to cheat. Yeah, it feels like cheating, and look at the wiki page. Oh, I think you can only get there at like 9 or something, or 10. Right, okay. Yeah.
Just wait.
I don't want to look at the wiki page.
It spoils it a bit.
Yeah, it spoils it. So I just gave her gifts, and some she apparently liked, but she didn't really have a nice reaction to it. So I also...
Women.
Yeah. So also... that discouraged me a little bit to give her more gifts, and yeah, I don't know. Mm-hmm. I didn't have that much interaction with her. Well, that's something that really discouraged me as well. You have that dance, the flower dance. Okay. That is every last day of spring or so, or in spring, I guess, or summer maybe. I'm not sure. And you can dance with someone of the village.
I would say a dance.
Dance.
I thought a dance. I thought about a cave. A den.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, a dance.
Dance?
You can dance with someone from the village. So I thought like, well, I have 3 hearts with Abigail. I'm sure she'd love to dance with me. Mm-hmm. And then I was there. I was excited. I was excited going there. And
you or your character?
Me.
You actually play. Hey, what the fuck is this?
Oh, that's a comment.
It's a comment. Okay.
You can break it with a strong pickaxe. Yeah.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's give it a try.
No.
Okay.
But I was excited, so because the first year I couldn't dance with anyone, I was like, okay, I'm still pretty new here. I get it. But
you're being ostracized.
Yeah. The next year I had 3 hearts with Abigail, so I thought like, well, she must dance with me now, and then we'll get even more hearts or whatever. And no one wanted to dance with me, and then I got like really discouraged, and I felt like, why do I even do this? I just need to focus on my farm. Fuck those other people. Yeah, but and over time those the festivals again. Over time those hearts even decreased.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it felt a lot less exciting and nice. And
so this is the autumn.
Oh, this is the Halloween kind of festival.
Okay. I remember that.
You need to go upstairs.
Oh, upstairs. Okay.
Then you can,
So, they put a lot of work in this.
Yes.
In this maze.
Yeah. So, you can go to some secret entrance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty spooky.
Yes.
It's an Owen Wilson quote. I don't think that's right. Pretty creepy.
You need to, go back.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to the hands.
Mm.
And go that way, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can go into the shed, I think.
Okay.
Just go, or you can.
I can't enter.
Oh, okay. Well then, go.
Well, I'll just walk around. Who cares? Yeah, those. To be honest, I haven't even
managed to get any hearts.
Well, I haven't tried to get any hearts because most of the people I don't really care about because they're so. Well, they have like one character trait.
Yeah.
Character trait, and it's like the one guy.
I hate that guy.
With Alex or something, I guess.
Oh, that's Alex. Oh, I thought it was Shane. I couldn't see.
Oh no, I meant to talk about Alex because he's the one who likes sports so much.
Yeah.
Isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it's a good day for sports. I can, when it's raining, it's like, oh, I can work out inside. I'm like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't. I guess I would like some more. Because I guess this is a big part of of these games. Maybe it's not. I don't know if it was in Harvest Moon, but it just feels so tokeny, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I haven't tried. But you said that when you get more hearts, still personalities change a bit.
Well, not exactly, but you can. Wait, you need to go to the sign and go a little bit. Like this way, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you can go behind the tree.
Oh yeah.
And then back. Yeah.
Haha.
Yeah. And then that way.
Oh.
Yeah. So go back as far as you can, and then just go right.
Right. Okay.
And then until and now down.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So then you can go to the chest. A golden pumpkin!
Yeah. You received a golden pumpkin.
Yay.
You received? I found it.
And then you have to go all the way back.
Okay.
But, I do
have to say, these festivals are quite cute.
Yeah, they're
They're
nice.
a nice
but,
addition.
Yeah, they're nice. But the second year, I kind of the new thing was gone.
What are these statues of?
Yeah, I don't know.
Snakes or something?
No, I think like helmets or skulls or something.
Oh, maybe a helmet. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fucking weird skull if it is.
Yeah, I don't know. The skulls that are laying down there are pretty weird. But no, for example, at some point, Abigail. Well, when you get enough hearts, you can enter their private bedrooms and things like that. And at some point,
do they also have public?
No, but I meant like I wanted to say like public, their private rooms. So, but private rooms maybe a bit cryptic. But and Abigail asked me to play that game with her that you can play in the pub.
Okay, what game is it?
The one where you are a cowboy and you have to shoot.
Oh, right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I also played it one time.
Yeah, but yeah, I sucked at it, so she already lost more interest in me. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's girls, basically. Oh, you found me. Oh, Harvey, you silly, silly buns.
But
so did I won with the golden?
Yeah,
pumpkin?
that's it. Ew! Oh, I thought you said ew. Ew! I'm so scared.
Take away the golden pumpkin. Yeah. Jack-o'-lantern. Oh, this is just like Minecraft.
Yeah.
I would craft jack-o'-lanterns all over the place.
So yeah, things like that, and at some point. I also was getting quite good friends with what's her name again? The blonde girl.
Oh, we just talked to her.
Yeah.
Scarlet?
Yeah, that's her.
Oh, I can't have a conversation anymore.
No, I don't know. She lives together.
Haley.
Oh, Haley. Yeah, I wanted to say Haley, but yeah. She lives together with her sister, I think.
Who's her sister?
Can you check the...
Yeah.
Further down... With Emily, I think.
I don't even...
I thought she lived with Emily. Yeah, so at one point, I'm not sure, but at one point I entered their house because I needed... there was a funny story too. I needed to give Emily... Yeah, it was her. I needed to give Emily amethyst.
Okay.
Because Clint, the blacksmith, wanted me to give Emily an amethyst.
Yeah.
In his name, like saying like, oh, it's from Clint, he likes you, blah blah blah. So at first I...
This table is fucking huge.
Yeah, it's gigantic.
Yeah.
But at first I had to do this 3 times.
What?
Giving the amethyst because I gave it to wrong people. It was so stupid. Okay. Yeah. At first I gave it to Clint because I thought, oh, well, he wants to give it to Emily, but I wasn't right. Then I gave it to Haley because I thought he meant Haley. And then I finally gave it to Emily. But anyway, I went into their home and they were having a fight. And then I had to kind of pick sides.
Oh, I think you told me.
Yeah, so those things are kind of nice, but it only happens so often because you need to have a certain number of hearts. Yeah, and also I've seen things on the Stardew Valley subreddit which I'm not that excited about.
Like what?
Like, for example, Harvey is the drugstore manager, doctor person. Yeah. So you can end up in his clinic if you die in quotations
right, yeah.
in the mines.
Yeah.
And I saw someone who was married to Harvey, and that person ended up in his clinic, and he treated the character who he is married to like a normal patient or something. Like he even charged the $1,000 or 1,000 golds. I mean, and then when that person traveled back home, he was there, and he just said like, "Hey, honey," and that's it. I don't know. It's not real enough.
Yeah.
And people some characters, I'm not sure which, or NPCs.
Yeah.
At 4 or like, well, not that late, like almost 2 a.m. Saying something like, "Oh, I just made this and this and this as food," but it was really late, and they were standing next to the bed. I don't know. It's also so scripted and not scripted well enough, because then it doesn't really work out. Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I just finished the. Yeah, they just want you to go into the maze.
But I've gone into the maze.
Yeah, and that's it, I guess. After I went into the maze, I just went home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But in the other events,
there's
the
maze,
a real ending, right?
Yeah.
It's like, the jellyfish came and...
and not all of them, I think. I think the maze and getting the golden pumpkin is like the thing.
Okay.
Or something.
Well, okay, I'll just by the rare crow. Goodbay.
So,
I understand it. Yeah. I have the sort of same feeling. Yes. Sure. Oh.
I'm not sure. Maybe you can do something else, but I don't know. I felt like the maze was the thing, and that was it.
I'll plant my rare crow.
Plant.
Stick it in the ground.
Yeah.
And the golden pumpkin is. It just says
what it.
It's
valuable to have
other purposes. Okay.
Yeah, maybe you can just sell it.
Sell it.
Yeah, I think I sold it too. Maybe you can do something with it, which I don't know of, but.
Like I don't really care. I don't think if.
Yeah, what is the
purple?
Oh, I've never found that one.
Orange. Pink.
Gold, pink, yeah.
Yeah, pink.
Yeah. And the dog.
The dog is so. I don't know why they added the dog.
No,
you can't do. Jack
no, I
with
wish
it.
I could do more things with the dog.
Let him find truffles or something.
Yeah, well, the pigs do that. The pigs find the truffles.
Okay.
But just some more interaction with the dog would be nice.
Yeah, it's so weird have him around.
Yeah,
but
and
you
he
can't
just
do anything
runs into the wall and the trees, and that's all he does. Yeah, and you can give him some water, and that will make him happy. But yeah, and that is something also.
No! It's
also related to the hearts.
Oh, look at my
pumpkins! Yay! The animals, except for the dog and the cat. I assume I don't know much of the cat because I've only had the dog, but I think it's the same. The farm animals you need to like say hi to every day, like this, like the hearts. In order for them to give you better animal produce, like large eggs, large milk, better quality eggs.
Large milk.
Yeah, like large tubs of milk. Better quality milk, things like that. For the ducks, it's giving off feathers. For the rabbits, it's giving off rabbit's feet, I think, or something. Rabbit's foot, it's called, which I think is very weird because would he just lose
a leg,
or is it something else?
Is that a joke?
Yeah, or is it a term for something else I don't know of? Yeah. So, and that's alright. I kind of made it a habit to say hi to every animal. I think it's kind of cute to give all your animals enough attention. So that's something a lot more interesting than the dog. But on the other hand, it's also very annoying because it's not giving off enough validation, I guess, or something. It's you say hi and they say "Mwah," or something, and that's it. And
you want to have a full conversation between the two.
Well, not exactly, but
would be pretty funny if you buy a couple of ducks and one duck would be sentient enough to talk to you.
Yeah,
the capability to speak to you.
Yeah,
Alex.
There was a very funny meme on the Stardew Valley subreddit about Alex being the uncle in Napoleon Dynamite. Like saying, "See how far I can throw," and things like that. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it said, but it was
he said like, "I bet I can throw this football
all the way to
across over the mountain."
Oh,
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice. That was funny. But
it was funny.
Very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's nice. I think it's nice that they incorporated something to actually interact with your animals. But
Clay.
Oh, I hate
Thanks.
that. Yeah. But then again, it's also not enough.
Yeah.
It's also a little bit half-seas.
To be honest, I think it's in the case of animals, it's pretty hard to implement such a gameplay mechanic in a more what would you say, that involves other things. Yeah.
Well, I do really like keeping the animals. I think it's almost more. Since I bought or built, let Robin build the barn and the Luke's barn and the Luke's coop and whatever. So I now have chickens, ducks, rabbits, pigs, cows, sheep, and goats. So I have all of them except for the dinosaurs and the slimes, but I'm not really interested in that, I guess. But I've noticed how much less I leave the farm and just stay there and not really interact with any of the other people. Yeah, I go to Pierre's store to get like wheat and stuff. But other than that, and I go to the community house or to the mines, but I don't really interact with the other people anymore.
Yeah, it's also the same. Something like it's. I guess it's not that well written. Maybe it's not that because I haven't played the whole game through.
Yeah.
So, but this is a dwarven artifact, if I can remember straight. And the description was so silly.
It's one of the helmets going worn by dwarves. Yeah. Dwarves. Dwarves.
You don't say.
Yeah, it's not that interesting.
No, but slime. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah. Some things are really funny. Some things I really like, and other things are so dull and like, okay, why did you even put it in?
We need to give a description or whatever. A dwarven helm.
Yeah.
It's
But I like the mouse that sells hats. I think that's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
That's it.
yeah. No, I was thinking about other things.
Okay. It's
Blue Jay.
Blue Jay.
Hi, Penny. That's funny. But yeah, like she's always sitting there. They have a standardized schedule, which you can look up on the wiki for each character. And that's also something I do occasionally do, because sometimes I need to give something to someone for a quest at a certain day. Like you only have 1 or 2 days to accomplish a task. And I just can't find the person. Oh,
Yeah.
that's yeah.
Yeah, shall we talk about another topic?
Yeah.
Because I don't think I have that much more to say about this game. Other than I would say it's a pretty fun game. I think.
Yeah,
you would agree.
it's really I really enjoy. Just because I don't like certain things. Yeah, it's very fun to play.
But it's just not my game, I guess, or I just get bored.
Yeah, I think I just am at a point in my life that I cannot play games that require me to really focus on the story and
Really?
Yeah.
But we played Indigo Prophecy like 3 months ago.
Yeah, because we focused on the story so...
Well, we didn't talk anything else about... Sorry, we didn't talk about anything else than the game, right?
Yeah, I think so, but...
Oh, I don't think I need to water the plants, because it's...
oh, yes,
tomorrow,
yeah,
so
you can
will
just leave them.
Yeah.
Well, except for some that, like the corn that stays in...
No, that's in fall, right?
Yeah, summer and fall.
Yeah. No, but let's just switch the topic, because I just don't have anything else to say about this game. So
this stupid game.
This fucking game. This also sort of comes back to this game, or it's the sort of plot that you're like working in a city. Yeah.
You're working for the
Yo-Yo.
Joja.
Isn't it?
Jo.
Oh, I thought it was Yo-Yo Jojo company.
Jojo.
What else?
Yeah.
And would you be interested in living such a life like this? Because it's a nice sort of fantasy, right?
Yeah.
To just go out to some middle of nowhere and just start a sort of farm.
Yeah, I
live off your hard work.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, wrong one.
I do think that's very nice, but I think well, I really would like a house that does have
central heating.
But yeah.
Oh, these come back. Okay, that's pretty weird.
Yeah, they come back.
Okay.
Yeah, and the large logs too, but I really would enjoy like a very small farm-ish kind of like with the small sheep.
I like my sheep.
Small sheep and a few chickens. That would be very nice, but then you would have to live in a place where that is possible. So and I do enjoy living in the city. I've been living in the city it's 2018, so I've been living in the city now for 7 years, and before that we've lived in a very small village.
Yeah.
On a farm.
Well, it used to be farm.
It used to be farm. Yeah. And we used to have farm animals, but
a couple, not that much.
Yeah.
A couple of chickens and a couple of sheep.
Yeah, and goats and...
Yeah, it was really in the beginning.
Yeah, in the beginning.
Yeah.
But
Oh, fuck off.
I do really enjoy going back to the village life.
Yeah.
But then again, I also live in a city, which is a city with a village feel, I guess.
It's not that big.
No, it's not that big. It's kind of like...
Depends on what your definition of
yeah,
a big
it's
city is, of course,
exactly.
But
it's a smaller city, and
It's 300,000 people.
Yeah, something like that.
200,000.
Yeah, and it's a city with a lot of young people. It's a city with a lot of students, a lot of young families. Yeah, it's a nice social city.
Yeah.
But with quite a lot of nature still. They want to make some places even more green.
But to come back to the topic.
Yeah,
so
well,
you miss the city too much. The commodities.
Well, no. What I would think I would really like is to live on the outskirts of the city,
but not
like really rural. You mean?
No, I meant the suburbs. Or would you like to live in the suburbs?
I live in the suburbs right now, I think.
No, you don't live in the suburbs.
No?
No.
Oh, I think it's pretty suburban.
No, you live in the city. Well, not in the old center, but in the in the new center.
I live on campus, but it's very quiet, I think.
Yeah, but it's not a suburb.
Oh, okay.
Well, there probably are... I shouldn't say probably that much. Last time... editing the Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy video was like probably this, probably that. It was a drinking game. But I assume there are definitions of what makes a district a suburb. But
yeah, I have no idea.
I guess it's just a lot of working people who use their car to drive to a city or whatever. Or some other things.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure what the suburb would be like in the city I live in, but I do think I would... Well, that's mainly because I think about the future, and I think about maybe having children and not wanting them to have the same experience as we had. We lived in a very small village with no public transportation, no schools nearby. So I would hate for my own children.
but to be honest, I think there are a lot of people that, let's say you live in the United States or maybe even a more extreme example would be Australia.
Yeah, they live very far apart. Yeah.
Compared to the Netherlands, it's peanuts.
Yeah, that's true. But
Australia, the Netherlands compared to Australia is peanuts. Because we're like, I have to travel for half an hour to a city.
People
crazy.
saying like concerts or things like that. When there would be a concert in a city that would be 3 hours by public transportation or something, and we were like, no, we're not going there.
No,
and then you hear people talking about concerts in the US that are like 3 hours away, and like, oh, it's so close.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
That's just what you're used to, I guess.
Yeah, but I would love to have city life and, farm life, rural life in one. Yeah. So a bit of both. I wouldn't like to I've lived in the center of the city for quite some time, and I started to hate it.
Yeah, it's so...
It's mainly also because there are certain kind of people which are there at night.
English people.
English people?
Yeah, haven't you heard?
No?
Yeah, you don't check the news that often, do you?
No, I don't.
There was in Amsterdam, at Wallo.
Yeah.
the Wallace red light, right?
Yeah, red light district.
Yeah, there were this weekend because there was a football match between
Ajax.
Ajax and an English football club.
Okay.
I don't know.
Manchester.
Yeah,
United
and there
or
were a lot of problems that the English football fans weren't behaving themselves.
Well, Dutch fans have caused quite the troubles. Elsewhere.
No, I'm not. It's just a joke because it's quite relevant. Because there were like you can't drink alcohol in public here.
Yeah, it's forbidden.
There are designated places to drink
illegal.
alcohol. Yeah,
Yes.
but apparently it was so crazy in Amsterdam that they said, okay, it's now legal to drink alcohol because we can't control it anymore.
Whoa.
Okay, that's really a stupid reason.
Yeah.
But it's like saying, okay, killing is okay right now because we can't stop you anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's weird.
yeah, it's pretty weird. So. Yeah, shit happens, I guess. But,
So I missed rural life when I lived in the center of the city, and that's very different to where I live now because there's like the communal gardens which are across my building. I have
some trees,
some grass fields. It's very nice and calm, and a lot of young people and things like that. So, but I would love to live in the eastern part of the city where the big houses are and the large forest. And
I haven't told you because we're recording at my apartment now. It's a student flat. Yeah, and I think it was from Thursday to Friday. That night, I've like these shutters, I guess.
Shutters, like the ventilation.
Yeah, ventilation shutters. Yeah. And I mostly leave them open at night. And I woke up with the sound of screeching tires of cars.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I heard they were just peeping, screeching, and I think they were just because there's a big parking lot
in front of the building.
In front of the building. So I was looking at the ground, and I think they were like riding and making donuts. You know?
Oh yeah.
I heard like people yelling and stuff.
Oh, that's
pretty
weird.
Yeah. Huh. But it's not the first time, because I also had another time that I was looking outside of my window, and you could see the tires tracks.
Tire marks. Yeah.
Tire marks.
It's
pretty,
insane.
Pretty
What's that?
I don't know. I think it's the.
Oh, it's the mushroom.
I should have cut it down.
You can't now?
Oh, probably, but I mean, I'm sure I can cut it down.
Yay.
But I only get one mushroom instead of 6.
Oh, yeah.
Can take it out on you. Oh.
Instant karma.
Yeah.
Now the dog is in the way. Push him aside.
Go away. So. Yeah, I guess we have the same feeling towards this. But my intent of the question was more like, would you really
want to have a farm and grow
like this lifestyle? Because I don't think this is.
I think
this is.
It in theory it's amazing. Yeah. It's really awesome to have your own grown crops and your own produce, like dairy produce and stuff like that, and all organic and stuff.
Your dog that seems to be
crazy.
Yeah.
But I think I would find it way too much work.
And it wouldn't be well, maybe it would be sustainable.
Yeah, maybe.
Or sustainable that you could live off it.
Yeah, I'm sure there are a lot of people that live off. I've seen some videos on YouTube of people having their own sustainable farm.
Okay. But what's this plant?
I don't know. Maybe I have planted a seed that. Maybe it's an ancient fruit.
perhaps. Yeah, this is a pretty. Of course, it's a game, so, but it's really sort of a. How would you say? Like that crops bring in so much money.
Yeah.
And
yeah, because the things I haven't yet built or bought or whatever is mainly because I don't have the resources and ingredients and things like that. But money isn't
no problem. No.
Money isn't a problem.
Well, to be honest, I think it's of course it's just a game, so you don't even eat, so it's
that's
probably
I don't know if maybe that would be too much. But at first, I think one of the first things I asked you was, "You don't need to eat."
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you have the fruit
beds.
Beds. Yeah, I have the mushrooms. Yeah.
I thought you would see the beds, but you just see some eyes.
Yeah, and you see them flying by.
Yeah, well, I was hoping for beds to show up and just like chickens or the dog, but oh well. Well, let's grab my list here. I'm gonna play the game and read my list.
You're walking against a tree.
Oh yeah, just say left, right, down, or up.
I don't know where you want to go.
I don't know either. Well, let's just. I saw because do you know when we started recording? By the way.
Maybe I can check my phone.
Okay. So I want to record for.
I think it's about an hour ago.
Okay, well, it'll take it to an hour and a half.
Okay.
Because I wanted to ask if you've seen any movies or listened to any interesting albums this week.
Well, yeah, I told you a little bit about the
music
I listened to, and I don't think I've seen any movies.
Okay.
Well, technically, I saw one Black Mirror episode, so that's almost movie-like. They're quite long.
Mm-hmm.
But
you didn't like it?
It was. I think this was the one that was seen as the best of this season.
Uh-huh.
It was the Hang the DJ episode, and it was alright, I guess. It was about some kind of dating system. And it would assign you to random people and
I'm just going to go to the bar. I'm just going to drink away my meal now. I just need some beer.
You can buy recipes from him.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so you can
okay, sorry, so you were saying
so you have
Black Mirror
dating system and you get dates assigned random people for a certain amount of time. So, like, you'd have...
This is also pretty weird. Can you smell that? It's an omelette.
Recipe. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. Sorry, so dating system, you said?
So, they would assign you dates for a certain amount of time, like 12 hours, 36 hours, 9 months. 5 years,
and they would assign it.
They would actually live together all the time.
Oh, yeah.
They would spend together in one house, and I think they would. I assume they would work in the meantime and have other things, but they would actually live together for that time and spend time together. And the system would acquire your feelings about the other person and I don't know, experience and stuff. And at some point you would get the perfect match.
Okay.
So maybe, this is all a bit spoilery, I guess.
Okay.
But,
You've been warned, people.
yeah. So, there were 2 people that just started the journey, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And they only had 12 hours that were assigned, so they were like, oh, that's pretty short. What? No, and they were still thinking about each other even when they had other, relationships slash dates. Especially the guy, because he had a really awful girl he was assigned to.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't match at all. And he had to spend over a year with her, I guess.
Okay.
So, yeah. And, at some point they were matched again. And they both agreed to not look at the time they had together. And at a certain point, he had to know. So he checked, and they had 5 years. And then the system said, you were the only one that looked. So now this will have consequences. And the time went down and down and down and down. And they only had like 1 hour left or something. I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. Or a little more. But not that as long as 5 years.
No.
And, she got mad and... I've never even beat that first. I'm so bad at this. So she got mad.
She couldn't even finish Gone Home without the help of an FAQ.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, she got mad, and then they saw each other again, and he was like, yeah. Wait. They both had their match assigned to them the next day, the perfect match, and they could see one person for an hour or 2 minutes, I don't know, for a short time.
You keep looking at me while I'm playing this game. Ships.
They could see someone another time for a very short time.
Uh-huh.
And the guy was like, we need to ditch this. We'll climb over the wall. The system won't allow it, but we'll get out of there. And then they climbed over the wall, and then the simulation stopped, and you saw them both in real life, and you saw them looking on their phone, and the match was 89.9% or something, or 99.8%, I don't know, something really high. Perfect match.
Yeah.
So essentially they used some kind of simulation for the people they are in real life to see how many times they would rebel against the system and run off with each other, to see how well they would fit together in real life.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was it. I don't know. It was alright, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is what I've seen.
Okay.
Yeah.
All week.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, I've seen some other series.
Okay.
Riverdale.
Well, I last night saw a film.
Yeah.
And it was Lights Out.
Oh, yeah, that's something I can't watch.
Oh, it was pretty silly.
Oh.
Well, what?
Whoa.
Yeah,
What happened?
Happened previous game as well. But yeah, it's a horror film, and it was well, I thought it was pretty bad. It was about it made me think of The Ring. You haven't seen Ring, have you?
Yeah,
You've seen some parts of Ring?
Yeah,
okay.
At least some parts.
Well, I would classify that as a sort of horror mystery, I guess, because they're like finding out about this girl and what happened to her and the family that she's in. Now, it was sort of the same with this film. It was a family of well, it starts off with a guy in a sort of creepy factory with all kind of mannequins, and he gets killed by some sort of creature that lurks in the dark, and that only is sort of visible in the dark.
Okay.
Because when light is
Nelly.
Ships is shine upon her. Shun. Yeah, I wanted to say shun, but it sounded a bit weird.
It was
okay.
Shun?
Yeah, the creature would be invisible.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a bit weird.
Okay.
Because it turned out to be a woman with a really weird skin condition.
Okay.
And well, anyway, so the guy gets killed, and then the mother of the household, she's sort of insane. Oh, oops. And let's just quit this. And she has a daughter and an older daughter who is like living on her own, and she has a boy that's like 10 or 12 years old, something like that.
Yeah.
And the woman is going sort of insane.
Okay.
She's also not the main character, I guess. It would be the older daughter, or the daughter. So and well, there's a problem with the kid because he's not doing well because he's sleeping hardly, and it's an unstable household, etc. And then stuff happens, and they go to the mother, and they wanted to take the boy with her brother, half brother, I think it was, with her. Oh yeah, it was the half brother, and but well. They said like, oh, we can't because the kid would be abducted, you know. Yeah. So they try to work it out, sort of, and well, then they find out that it's the demon, the ghost, or whatever. Yeah, it's a woman with a skin condition, but the mother. How to say? Met when she was in an insane asylum. And
of course.
Yes, of course. And
because they're so creepy.
It's pretty creepy. It's such a silly movie, because they had like a picture of her, and she was like dressed in a sort of pinkish pastel color
so very
dress.
very light
it's not
faint
well, it wasn't neon colors, of course, but it was like pretty cheery.
Okay.
And then the other girl with a skin condition, she was like with her hair draped all over her face. Black, it was so stupid. It was so silly. And there were a couple of those things. Also, the acting and writing was really, really bad. It's a shame I can't recall any lines of it, but
maybe you can add some in.
I won't.
Oh.
No, yeah, it would be fun, but I don't want any problem with.
Well, technically, you're allowed to.
Yeah, but you still would get
flagged,
yeah. Or whatever you would get.
But you don't get flagged with games?
No, because it's you could get flagged with pre-rendered cutscenes, because that's a cutscene that doesn't get.
This is like your own content. Yeah,
but because you can say for an algorithm that searches for these movies. Because they know exactly what a movie is like. And that's why if you find an illegal upload of something, it's also very distorted, or with the audio a pitch lower or something. Okay, yeah. But this is nobody has this farm, so you know. Yeah. Okay. I guess there's also some other things behind it, but
Okay. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Anyway, yeah. when the woman, the older girl, got attacked. She got hanged by her necklace at one point. She was like, and then someone got, jumped through the door like, "Oh, are you okay?" And she was like, "Yeah, I couldn't even do it justice. It was just too silly."
You've got mail.
Yes, I do.
Catch me. Oh, I
Catch me.
hate this. No, I don't want to go fishing.
And at the end, they went like Fight Club, sort of, because then they were. I thought it was a physical ghost, even of a physical ghost, still a person, a ghost, yeah. who was I'll bring that full circle in a moment.
Okay.
Because it was I thought it was a person with a severe skin condition that would go invisible somehow when the light was shone upon her. Yeah. And even though they established, well, they probably didn't think about that, but because one moment she was in that corner of the room, and the other moment they were in opposite. She was in the opposite corner of the room, Yeah. So it was like, okay, maybe not that, but yeah. But it turned out that she was a ghost inside of the woman's head, and she shot herself dead, and then this ghost disappeared. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, it was really weird. It's just not. Yeah,
okay,
it's just a silly movie, and but I remember from a Half in the Bag episode
from Red Letter Media.
Mm-hmm,
that's also the Ghost.
Yeah,
Ghost.
That they were talking about the director of the movie that he made. It's this afternoon I also went on Wikipedia and looked for him. Yeah. That he is a sort of YouTuber, or he was a YouTuber who just made some creepy, silly stuff, Yeah. Like others, because that's also how this movie started, sort of. Yeah. Because there was a woman, and she was like, "Oh, I'm going home now," and the guy in the factory was like, "Oh yeah, sure," and sort of, Yeah. And she went to a compartment of the store, the factory, and she went to flick the switch to make the lights go out. And when the lights go out, you could see the scary woman, this ghost. Oh, okay. And then she was like, and she turned it on, and nobody was there. And she turned it off again, and nobody was there. And she turned, and she got, well, she didn't get killed, but
okay,
And that was exactly a short he made for, and posted on YouTube, like I don't know when, but. And he made a couple of those short films, and people are crazy for the
scary,
scary without context stuff. Mm-hmm. And I would say that's almost this movie, because I think it's a pretty fun little movie, but it's it was just bad. I can't say anymore.
Okay.
And strangest thing is that it got like a 6.4 on IMDb. I was because me and my friend, I said I thought it would get a 5.1 or something like that.
And what did he think?
6.7, 6.9 or something.
Oh, okay. So he was kind of
positive about it. Yeah, he said it was good. Well, I let me say this, because I think it was a bad movie. Yeah. But I think it was an entertaining movie.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's because I was laughing, and that's.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I wanted. So.
Yep.
Oh well, I wanted to be. I would like to get a
but
movie,
it's different if you are at least
entertained. Yeah, I wasn't bored or because I really like horror movies, but don't like John Carpenter movies. Like the remake of The Thing from Another World, his The Thing.
Yeah.
I just don't like it that much. I see why people like it. I just don't like it myself. Or a movie or a horror movie that I actually quite dislike is Halloween.
Okay.
It's the one with the kid with the knife.
Yeah.
With Michael Myers. I was watching that with my cousin, and I was constantly getting pissed off at the movie, especially near the end with Michael Myers getting shot repeatedly and just standing up. And maybe there's a good reason for it. I've seen it one time, but I just was I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But at this movie, I was just like, oh, it's just some bad movie, some schlock.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was entertaining enough.
Yeah, the only thing I've seen recently... Oh yeah, I've watched The Truman Show, but I've already seen that a couple of times. Oh, I still like it. But there are some things that now I realize I didn't realize before. So I think maybe my opinion of the movie has changed a little bit. But yeah, that's not a new movie I've seen. But I did see Game Night because we were kind of.
Oh, I really need to go to the toilet. So just tell about Game Night.
Okay, we were thinking about going to, what is it called? Lost, the new one, Lost in the Sea or something. Lost in the Water or so.
So that's really well-received one.
The fantasy, yeah. What is it called? Let me see. I keep thinking like Lost in the Sea or something. Maybe I need to check my IMDb.
Well, just tell about Game Night.
Yeah, well, we were thinking about going to the other one, but we were kind of doubting because we thought it might be a little bit childish, or we were expecting too much of it, I guess, and we were scared to be disappointed. And we saw Game Night, and it got pretty good reviews at that time. Not many people had seen it, but they were saying like, yeah, it's a comedy movie, and they were saying like it's actually pretty funny comedy movie. And
It's comedy horror, right? Or is
it's just comedy, yeah.
Or a black comedy.
Yeah, I guess so. People it's maybe a little bit thriller comedy something. And I don't laugh at comedy movies that much. I'm not fond of many comedy
Depends
movies.
on the comedy movie.
Yeah.
Comedy.
But this one was really funny.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it. It was...
I'm just gonna drink my beer on the street. Who cares?
It was very entertaining. It wasn't... Sometimes it was a little bit predictive, but no, it was... They did many things very right for a comedy. Tipsy! No, it wasn't that predictive. Oh, you're going... Yeah, it's not good to eat that.
I'm going to kill myself.
Oh, dear.
I think we're almost done, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to check what that movie was.
Oh, how many minutes do we have left?
10 or so.
Okay. Well, just so you would recommend Game Night?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I still want to see it. So.
Yeah, it was funny.
Well, I listened. If you don't mind me switching subjects, because I also listened to the new Everything EP.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty. I found a book.
Yeah.
It was a book. It was pretty decent, I guess. I only listened to it one time today, so can't really tell that much about it. It had a remix of their song. I don't know. On this EP it said Ivory Tower, but Ivory Tower isn't. Is that a song from the previous record? Because I thought
they have a bit of lyrics that
say
Ivory
Tower,
yeah.
But isn't that like a Fever Dream or the opening?
Let me see.
Well, anyway, it doesn't really matter. It was a remix of a song from the previous one. Oh, it is Ivory Tower.
Ivory Tower is a song.
It got a remake by Tom Veck. I don't know if you remember who.
Yeah, Tom Veck. He had a song in
GTA 4. Yeah, the one horse race one, which I really like.
Dislike.
I really love that song. It's such a great one.
I really dislike that song.
Why did you dislike it? It's such.
What did you?
I'm turning into Nico.
No, I thought you were turning into Tommy Wiseau.
Oh.
Why did you do this?
But
why, Lisa? Why?
It was a
bit outdated meme, but yeah, sorry.
Well, no, I guess that was a pretty. Well, I didn't really like the remix.
Ah, okay.
I won't say bad or something, but it's just kind of incoherent, I guess. I would say.
Okay.
Like random pieces of text and then thrown together with some. He has a sort of style. I don't know if you.
Yeah.
With a. It's a like sharpish sound. Oh,
yeah. Where are you going? What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Do I need to play?
If you want to, yeah, I'll pass you the controller.
Yeah. Okay.
And anyway, the other 3 songs were 2 new ones, and I guess the last one was a cover. I don't know for sure, but that one was a live recording at the BBC or something. That was pretty nice. But yeah, just an EP, so I won't really listen to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe another time. And it was because I checked the best ever albums for some new albums this year. And there was an album got released that I listened to a couple of years ago. Was by Car. Let me check. I think it was Car Seat Rest something.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty silly name. Well, the album's name was Twin Fantasy, and then between brackets, Face to Face.
Okay.
Car seat, where are you? Just a moment. Car seat headrest. And oh, it's snowing. Nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, and so I listened to that on YouTube, and I guess it got commercially released or something, but I don't know. It's sort of the American alternative, like the National or Interpol or let's see, also something else. Antlers. I don't know if Antlers is American, but
I don't know.
No, but yeah, the sort of involving sort of these little distorted guitars and use of trumpets. Yeah. Not often. Oh, this didn't involve trumpets, so it's maybe not a really a good comparison. But I found it really this American alternative sound was pretty nice. I guess you would also like it.
Okay.
But it got an 85.
Okay.
So
Well, I do have to say that I'm not that fond of
best ever
albums, but
it's only...
I did check best ever albums to see what Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds album I could start with, because they have many.
They go crazy for him, I guess.
They have many, obviously, so. I wasn't sure where to start, so I just checked best ever albums and see. No, they're not actually that crazy about him.
Oh, I thought they
or them.
I would if I
no.
Well, if I would take a guess, I would say that on average, I guess. Well, to be honest, I don't. When you check the highest rated albums, I think you get one of his albums that gets a high recommendation, or a high score, I should say. I don't know which one, but still need to listen to it.
The one I was listening to got an 83, I think.
That's probably...
That's the highest I saw.
Okay. But, so this car seat headrest... I would recommend it.
Okay. Hey, you can make a meal.
Oh, nice. But no, I don't have cloth.
You
or
have...
stone.
Oh, wait, I thought you had.
No, I don't, sadly. What is the stone one?
The stone one is a slime hutch.
Slime hutch, okay.
Yeah, I don't... Yeah, this doesn't interest me.
Okay. Iridium.
You can upgrade your house too, if you want.
Oh, I don't have 450 pieces of wood.
What kind of farmer are you?
I know.
Seriously.
And I guess that's it. Do you want to? Because I think we done like half an hour. Oh, I threw away my piece of paper with my questions written on it.
Done with it.
I'm fed up with this world.
Let me check. Let me check the.
That's also passed.
Wow. So much.
I've been working overtime on this place.
Let me see what.
I've only finished one.
Oh, which one?
The open one.
Well, you have a snow yam. There you go.
Yay!
And I'm sure there.
And the
the flower. Then you only need the winter root, I guess. Right.
So, because I like the would you rather questions.
Yes.
I like to play play. You don't really play those, but I like to think about those. So I wanted to introduce these videos. You know, when we don't have anything to talk about, even though we're almost done. Mm-hmm. But let's just finish off with one, if you would like to.
Sure thing.
Okay, my starting one is always the same. I think you can guess which one it is.
No.
It's It's would you rather be deaf or blind?
Oh.
Deaf or blind? I don't know.
Would you rather be dead or
dead
blind?
Or blind? Well, for some people, that could be a valid question. But.
Yeah. I think I would rather be.
Well, I'll give my opinion on this matter. Because you just need to think so hard that you stop playing.
Yeah.
Stop riding dead in your tracks. But no, I would rather be blind, and it's a more opinion that isn't shared by a lot of people. Most people would rather be deaf. But I love listening to music, and I love listening to people talk.
Yeah.
And I guess it would be a really, really big disadvantage of being blind, that you lose a big chunk of your independence.
Yeah, but you lose a big chunk of your independence when you're deaf.
Yeah, but not as much as when you're blind, I guess, because you see people with walking canes, or do you call those canes?
Not sure.
Or with the dogs that help you through public places and stuff. But I just wouldn't want to live without my hearing, I guess. That's just genuine. I don't think I would enjoy life if I would be deaf.
I'm not sure, because I would really miss, like, for example, painting and drawing and watching series. But watching series and movies is also not as much fun, I think, without the music.
Yeah.
But
well, to be honest, because I like to play games.
Yeah.
But I think I would still enjoy them just hearing people play them, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it's not true, but because I haven't tested this out. But the same goes for I could watch a movie I could listen to a movie and just not watch it, but I couldn't watch a movie without sound. That would just not work for me. So
yeah, I'm not sure.
And I see myself just talking to people without seeing them, and that wouldn't be a big problem. I guess if you're saying like, oh, it's your someone you like or whatever, or your child, or stuff like that, that would be, of course, a huge loss. Well, not being able to see anyone would be a huge loss, of course. But I don't know. I just thinking about not being able to hear people talk would be so much worse, I guess. So much. That's what I find. So much personality is presented in a voice, or maybe it's that I find so much personality in someone's voice, I guess.
Well, I guess it would also be. I'm not sure if blind people feel this way, but maybe it also would be a huge relief to not know what you look like and know what other people look like, because then
you don't care about
I think people are much less self-conscious, I think.
I wouldn't go as far to say that, but
maybe.
It could be the case that you should ask someone that is blind. Yeah.
But wow, your greenhouse looks
pretty nice, right?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think I'd rather be blind as well.
Okay.
But on the other hand, I'd hate to lose my sense, my sight, because of not being able to go anywhere on your own.
Yeah, like I said, the independence.
Yeah, and I think being deaf is sometimes easier, like to go outside and things like that. Taking public transportation, you can lip read. Whoa, sorry, messed that up. Yeah, so that is.
Yeah, you would also rather go blind than deaf.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, so we've probably recorded over half an hour, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
What time did we start?
Like
9:30?
Yeah.
Sorry.
8:30.
8:30. Okay.
I guess.
I'll just go to sleep, I guess.
Yes, at 6:30 p.m.
Well, look at your energy.
I've been cutting wood.
Yeah.
Sleep for the night.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Any closing words?
No.
Goodbye.
Bye.